scenario. We get an invoice information here from an invoice. Alright? The cost price. And this is what we'll put this is what we need in the POS. Alright? So you realize we're gonna sell the singles for 350 and we're gonna sell the case for $6,000. Well, these are a cost price. So in Aronium you only can put like one price. But there's a way for you to add. You can use a feature in it called promotion to, for example, sell discounted or sell bulk or stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that. Alright? And put this aside. So now I'm gonna pull this on the other screen. So here we are now. So we're in Aronium right now and we need to put in these items in here right now. Alright? So first thing we're gonna go on now is the beer. Look at the cost price and look at the sales price. So we'll add those first. So we go to management and we go to line like this. Go to management, we go to products, and then we're gonna look for our beer. Let's make sure beer. So we're gonna look for our beer first. Let's try beer case. So it says this is cost price. That's fine. So now we are going to put in now. This is the selling price. What the person is going to pay for one beer. If you come to buy one beer, but they also sell wholesale beer like for a case. So we're going to put in the cost price now for this beer. I will sell it for 350. The cost price we calculated was 280, 208.34. That's fine. Walk in the 350 or so. So to maintain our profit margin, we're gonna save that. Right. We're gonna also do Dragon Stout. Uh, Dragon. Going Dragon Stout. We want calculation shows that we get one for 220, and now we're gonna sell it for 350. Right. So here we go. Save that. Right. So the next one we have on our list is Guinness. Alright. Guinness. Okay. So here we go now. Put in our cost price. Right now we have a cost price of 250 and we're gonna sell it for same 350. So all our beers are gonna be the same price. So some might lose, we can adjust it as we go along, but we want one audience with one price. So we can profit off some and maybe not off other. So we're gonna work with this. Alright? I'm gonna save this. Now, based on our system right now, so we're going to do the quantity after, but realize that we have 350, right? 350 for the singles. Now, if we want to sell by case now, we have a case price we want to sell it by, but we can't, it doesn't make sense creating another product to sell from the same thing because it won't pull the inventory. We want to pull the inventory whether you sell case or whether you sell whether you sell what you call by the singles. So we're gonna start our wholesale price. We're gonna start our wholesale price from 6. If I buy 6, you get the same price. Right? So all we need to use our calculator. All we need right now is get our calculator. Alright? I'm not going to use the Excel, the calculator. So if we are going to sell a case of beer, split in 4, because 24 coming in one case, we can sell 12 for 1500, for 3006 for 1500. So we can do the calculation so the system recognize it. Alright? So in order to do that, we have to create some promotion. So I'm going to create a promotion called beer. let's put in beer promotion. We just want to give it a starting date today. We're going to leave everything as blank. We just want it right through. So we are going to start off with red stripe. Right, let's start with red stripe and see red stripe. So we're going to turn on some condition. We can use percentage, but for now, I'm going to use the fixed price right now. But we can calculate the percentage, which is much more efficient. If we do the percentage, but we need to get the understanding first. So let's go. We're going to say, so we want to start off the price at 6. So how this works, how the promotion works, when it reaches the last figure, it trigger off this, right? So if I want to use, say I want to start selling 6, right? I have to go one below because when it touch, when you cash out 6, that's what will trigger it off. So if I put 6 right here, it will trigger off on the 7. So I'm going to put 5 right here. Put 5 right here. Alright? Now over here I'm going to use fixed price. Now the fixed price is not going to be the case price or anything like that. It's going to be the individual price. So we are done. If we are doing beer is for, if we're doing beer, if we're doing beers, right? I don't want to know how much one beer costs. So it's the case price is $6,000, right? So $6,000 divided by 12. So we are going to sell one beer for 250 for the wholesale, not 350. So we put in 250 right here. Alright? And we are going to save this. Let's just save this first. Now we're going to add again, we're going to add in the same breath, we're going to add dragon. Right? I'm going to add dragon to this. Drag on to this, double click, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do the same thing. The dragon price is a little different. The case price for dragon is 6,500. So we're going to do the maths. We're going to say 6,500 divided by 24. That's the case. So 6,500 divided by 24 equal to 270 each. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to put in extra digits. So we're going to use 270.84. We don't want to put in all them here, but we have a little decimal over, but we're going to use 84. I think this will give you like a little sense over. Alright? So we can work with that. So this one, dragon sold for 615. So we are going to put in 270. Put it again. 0.84. 0.84. That's basically wholesale price. So just like how you have like buy 2 and get 1 and get a 1 price, it's basically the same thing. You start 1 below. Right. The next item we have on the list is guineas. Right. This is guineas. Right. So now the same thing we're going to do right now. We're going to choose. We'll use fixed price, but for this fixed price, so is guineas is 6,000. Guineas is 7,000 for the case. So 7,000 divided by 24 equal 291. So we are going to round it off now. Just like we have this, we're going to round it off to 29167. So we'll use that as a, yeah. Or maybe we can use 2167, yes. Let's use 291.7 and see how much this one we get. Yeah, 0.7. But we can basically play with this eventually. Alright, so we're gonna have 0.7. To round off the decimal, 0.7. Round off the decimal. Alright, so work with this right now. So this is what we have right now. So how to use this figures right now? If you realize, if I go here, my invoice, and I put in dragon, So I put in dragon, alright? One is for 350. But if I increase the quantity to 5, it's still the same price. If I increase the quantity to 6, it's still price gone down to here. Let's do it again. Dragon. If I increase it to 24 right now, it's going to give me like a cents over, but that's fine. We can work out that cents afterwards. Alright? So any amount you put in after the 6, you get that discounted price for this price here. Alright? So I'm going to do the same thing again for guineas. I'm going to get a case of guineas. So one guineas is for 3.5, but if I want to buy the entire case, say 24, it's going to give me this new figure, which is the discounted price. Right. What you send, but that's fine. That is fine. Not no problem with that. So we did again. We did red stripe. Same thing with red stripe. One is for 350. Now we are going to say we're going to look. We're going to give it by 24. Everything you put in if you're going to sell it by case and you're going to sell it by single, this is how you have to do it. Whether they're selling cigarette or whether they're selling water, once you get it by case, you calculate how much individual. See the price here, Lord? So this is what it is. So you can calculate a 19.5. You understand? You can figure about the cents if you want. Yeah. So we can always round off that and we can always cash out this. Alright? So this is one step. One step. Alright? So I'm gonna stop this right here and I'm gonna continue with the quantity. Alright? Okay.